congratulations so far on everything that's happened. I know you showed it out in LA. You won a couple of Rising Star Awards for Iffl and for Tom as well. And a great reception at the Galway Film Festival, sold out over there. So excellent stuff so far. Maybe we can just kind of perhaps go back to the start, Fionn and Tom, to start off with. And tell us where we started with this movie. What's the nucleus of it? When did you guys start planning it, the original idea stage?
Tom had finished producing or directing his first film, Trampoline, and it was a great success. He did it all by himself, really, and told about his next movie and said, would I be interested in producing it? And I said, of course. I loved the idea of, going straight into producing a feature, and I knew Tom would be the man to do it. We talked about storylines, and we talked about ideas, and we talked about, what are people talking about, what's happening in Ireland, what would people want to see, what would people want to talk about. And, one of the big issues in Ireland is abortion. It's a very divisive topic, and ultimately we agreed to kind of go forward, and over the next few months Tom wrote a fabulous draft of Twice Shy, and it just grew from there, really. We kind of took that draft, we raised finance independently ourselves, and then once we got it, within a month, started casting up.
So yeah, we ended up getting the call back, which was fantastic. So the way we were trained in DIT was, if you're going to go for it, really go for it. So we decided to take it upon ourselves to get together for 2 or 3 days. We were only originally given a scene, I believe it was the dead scene, to work on. And so we got together, we worked on that together over a few days, trying to really develop the chemistry between the two characters. And then we went into the room the next day and did the scene, and Tom seemed to be happy.
I didn't know they were cheating at the time. I didn't know that they were studying in advance for this. So I take back everything I said about them. That was nice.
Just sticking with the casting process, and major credit to you guys for probably picking two of the most lovable dads on screen in Ardal Hanlon and Pat Short. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I know they were in Father Ted together, but I'm not sure if they've been in a film together. Is this the first time?
No, this is the first time.
First time.
Father Ted, yeah.
Okay, excellent. So maybe tell us about how you got in touch with the guys. How did that happen? How did you get them involved?
Oh God, I have no idea. We're still trying to get our head around how we got them on board. It was fantastic. It was unbelievable. When I first started writing the script, the very first draft of it, I showed it to my girlfriend who's here in the audience tonight, and I said, I'd love to get someone like Ardal Hanlon for the role. Sorry, I'd love to get Ardal Hanlon for the role of Andy's father. And she said, who could you get who's like Ardal Hanlon? Thinking, you're never going to get Ardal Hanlon.
The response has been really positive overall, but in Cork, a woman came up to us afterwards, and I think she was in her 50s, and she said that years ago she had to make the same journey, and she was really relieved and really happy. Yeah. she was really relieved and really happy to see abortion represented in some way on the screen, and for it to finally be out there in some way, because there's so much talk and protests about it, there doesn't seem to be that much art made about it.
People that we wanted to work with to make this film, we met everyone before, we kind of said, look, this is what we want to do, and people who we met just said, yeah, I want to do that too.
I'm conscious we have to wrap it up because there's some drag queens waiting to come in, I think, for Queen of Ireland, which is the next show here. So just a big round of applause for the guys from